meeting students where they are is very important to any teacher, and assessing where that is. And part of that conversation happens with being able to engage in different perspectives, recognizing one's own perspective or an alternative perspective. And so we've allowed for that with the collections in our book, and then supported that with tables and charts and resource materials that will help the student know how to do that. Sometimes it's easy to say, well, we'd like for you to respond to that. And the student is baffled with how that actually happens. So we take them through that process and scaffold that as well. So by the end, they should be able to engage in that kind of conversation. And one additional feature that our book has, and I'm very proud of, is that in every unit, there are at least 2 student pieces, one to analyze and another one to use as a model and to see how that student shared his or her perspective and voice and engaged with others. And so equity and access of their own thoughts and ideas and access to others' perspectives and ideas.
So equity and access was very important to us. And when we considered the content of the book and what we wanted to include in the book, we were particularly mindful of including many voices. We did not want to be representative of one particular or American literature only, classic American literature. We wanted to keep our ideas side by side with our skills so that we could engage students and meet them where they are. We are proud of the selections in the text that we do offer many voices. And we were very, very cognizant of contemporary texts and putting contemporary texts next to historical texts so that we were not driving any one perspective. Our goal is to offer multiple perspectives so that the student can make their own perspective.
So when we think about equity and access and diversity, as Mary Jo mentioned, the texts that were selected, we were very mindful of representing a range of voices. As Liz shared with us that we were very, very thoughtful about making sure that we meet students where they are. One very strong component with access and building student success throughout the course is just by the course design, building those skills, scaffolding those skills. And we know that students, that success leads to success, and we want students to have that success very, very early on. So we've shown them how, not only told them what to do, but we've shown them how to do it. We've given lots of examples, lots of models. The book is designed with the student in mind. It's very visual. And the design pages, what students have told us, is very clean. And they say this is in contrast to other books that we use in other classes because they say they're very busy and they don't know where to focus. And we've been very, very clear because we want to make sure that students know what's important, what they need to do today, and how that contributes to what they're going to be asked to do tomorrow. So this idea of building success from day one throughout the whole course till we get to the point where they are complex writers, they are complex thinkers, and they demonstrate those enduring understandings that we've been teaching toward since day one. But we do it in a way that's incremental. And not expecting everything in day one. And so through this incremental building over time, we get to those complexities that we are all of us as teachers are hoping for. And we're hoping that you'll get to those with more and more of your students by using these resources that we've put together.